Well, today my name is Ashton. We have a guest, Mike Peters with GoDog GameStream. Is the name of that company, GoDog GameStream. So that is a downloadable app where people can watch their children play or watch events that are streamed from this application. What a great company, and glad to have Mike Peters as a guest this afternoon.
My name is Mike Peters, sales, basically VP of sales for GoDog GameStream. We started the company a few years back, and it is rapidly growing. So we're really thrilled to be able to bring youth sports to people that aren't able to be, at the game. So that's kind of where we're at, and I think that's what we're here to talk about today. So thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. So tell us about GoDog GameStream, and just tell us a little bit about how you got started and a little bit about your company and where you're at in that growth.
Sounds good. So, I guess our background really was that we're all, sports dads. We've all got children kind of the same age. So there's about four of us that started the company. We kind of put our heads together. We found ourselves, longing to be searching for parking at parks. And then also, thought there was something better that we could be doing. So our kids started playing at a high level. We launched the service in 2020. The whole idea really is to focus on, live streaming, and then also give the ability to have an on-demand case. So if someone made a great play and you wanted to, capture that, send it to grandparents, put it on social media, there's that. We, provide this for league play, tournament providers, sports complexes. Also give the ability to create highlight clips to basically capture those first big moments.
Wow.
I think about my son. He had his first home run, over the fence a few years ago, and, wasn't able to actually get that video because I was, jumping around and yelling, and it would have been great to have had that. We'll also give you the ability to download full games, so coaches can use this as a training tool as well. And then understanding that it's youth sports related, it's a completely secure portal, and it's, designated definitely for just those people that are part of the league or the school.
And I know this question may be not listed with what was sent in. I'm asking this question because I like the application, and I think that it could be used even for adult leagues. Have you ever thought about that kind of stuff for adults and people like management companies and even people like me who teach people how to swim, where this app can be used as a coaching tool or things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we started it, obviously just from that youth sports background because that's what we're involved in. But I've had, I know pickleball is a really big sport that's coming out of nowhere. And we've got leagues that also run, like adult softball leagues that can utilize this as well. So no, we are, we're open to all possibilities. And yeah, love the idea to just kind of keep growing it however possible. Because really, at the end of the day, we started it because we have kids, but it can be something that could be used for anyone. And I love what you just said about, teaching swimming. It's something that, if you're charging an hourly fee or whatever it may be for the lessons, this could be part of that package where you download, what you guys are working on, send it home with the parents or the kids that you're teaching, and then they can actually see, little critiques and how they can get better and kind of just see what the whole process was.
I like this application, sir. I really do, and that's why I asked that question because, I'm a swimmer, I'm an athlete, and there are ways that I think we can come together in many ways, including, who knows, sponsorships. You never know, because this could be something that could be used for adults, and I would push something like this to adults.
Definitely.
How has your company, or how has the company been helpful during COVID-19, and how has that switch to online, has that helped you in any way, and you've seen growth through online also?
Yeah, that's a great question. We started the company before COVID, so that really wasn't in response to that, but we got a lot of press and a lot of notoriety around, the pandemic and everything shutting down because what we were doing is partnering with leagues to basically return to play in a safe way type of scenario. So a lot of leagues closed down, but there were a lot of people that were determined to keep it up. And what our platform was able to do is to keep grandparents involved, also reduce crowd sizes at schools, and leagues. And then if there were leagues that weren't allowing, maybe one parent per player, or they just weren't allowing anyone but the players to arrive, this is something that they found extremely helpful to be able to, maybe a drop off and play type of program where they could drop the kids off and they could play and they could still go view and stay safe without, sitting on top of each other and keeping COVID-19 growing. So we're really, really, really fortunate to be in that place where we had already developed this technology. And it just seemed like people were coming out of the woodwork looking for it for all those reasons I just listed.
T-Mobile selected you as, a 5G or 5G sponsor, or vice versa, they may be sponsoring you. How is that helping? And I'm sure that large sponsorship that you will get from a company like T-Mobile and the growth in that and more sponsorships to come. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, absolutely. T-Mobile is a big sports sponsor, all the way from pro all the way down to youth sports. So we were really thrilled to partner with them. I think they really saw what we were trying to do, which was, keep people connected, whether it's grandparents, parents who travel, COVID-19 related, all those kind of things. But what we do is we power their nationwide, platform. So what we've done is partner with them on the Little League side, so Little League Baseball. And we're about at 150 leagues this year. It's a nationwide launch, and it really is all around, underserved areas, underserved communities, and really, to highlight their 5G technology. Because I know even through the pandemic, there was a lot of conversation about people having access to internet, and this is something that they're basically rolling out across the entire country. So they love our streaming quality. It's secure. And, basically cover everything from the install to the launch to the setup, and it's kind of a one-stop shop. So really great to partner with those guys. Obviously, they're a really large company, and it's nice to see a large company give back and do something really special for, youth athletes and people across the country.
Hello, head on over to Texas Superfood. This is a product that I personally like, I use. I want to stay healthy, be healthy, long lasting. Head on over to Texas Healthy Food today.
How much does GoDog GameStream cost? How much does that cost? Who are you trying to target? Are you trying to target impoverished communities or those who may not have a chance based on pricing and affordability, those types of things?
It's always the question that comes up, no matter what, any presentation, any conversation. So I think the best part about what we've done, understanding the landscape of the youth sports market, like we know that a lot of the leagues we're dealing with volunteer based or they're nonprofit. Right. So the best part about what we're doing is that it can be free, and it can also create revenue for the league for years to come. Whether that's the sponsorship side of things and advertising, we actually give leagues and schools the ability to put sponsorships and advertising. So if you think about, a basketball league that's got, banners in the background, and this and that, we can actually create sponsorship packages for them so that they can put those on the actual feed and everybody can see them that way. So there's that. And then leagues generally make anywhere from 2 to 3 times a return on their investment, which I think is great. So, once you spend money to get in, it generally pays for itself within the first year. And then after that first year, it's just keeping those leagues and those schools and those complexes, keeps revenue coming in. Normally starts around $500 install. That includes us setting up GameStream websites and, putting in sponsors, putting everything in and building it out for them. And that's really a one-time cost for that installation. And then that's where after you put this in, the league can work with us to help, ongoing revenue coming in, whether that's the sponsorship side of things. We've also partnered with fundraising, companies that can help outsource this. And, we've got plenty of ways to help people understand how they can pay for it. Because, like I said earlier, we know that money is usually tight at these nonprofit leagues. So
it's tight at these leagues. And I was going to say there are some, especially minority leagues, a lot of them don't have a budget. Some people might say, well, how can we make this available free for some people, like on a sliding scale type thing, or scholarship programs, like the YMCA does a scholarship program, for example.
Exactly. So, I mean, the way that it works is we've built it out to where the league or the school or whoever's in charge is gonna pay for the install and put this in. And then generally speaking, there is no charge to the members of that league. So the parents that are paying for their child to play, whatever sport it may be, there's not an ongoing fee for them. This is something that the league can give to their constituents or to people that are registered to play for free. So it enhances the overall league. And, we work directly with the league presidents and school administrators to kind of put this in and help them figure out the best way to go about that.
Where can the public find you? On what social media platforms can the public click on and like you or follow you on Facebook, those type of things?
Yeah, absolutely. We are, Instagram, we're on Facebook. That would just be GoDog Sports is how you can find us. And then our website is GoDogSports.com. My email address is mike@GoDogSports.com, and I'm available, 24/7 virtually to, answer any questions that may come up. So I think that's probably the best way to get in touch with us. On our website, there's also some drop-down menus where if you're interested, you can go in and put, hi, my name is Mike. I work at this league. We've got this number of fields. This is what I'm interested in. And basically it'll send that information to me, and I'll be contacting you, within a couple hours probably.
That's fantastic. And people can put their information. Folks, go follow him at the requested links that he has said. He has said Facebook, Instagram. But folks, type the names in and you should be able to find him, look up, and sign today.
GoDog Sports.
I want to say, absolutely, man. I'm thankful to have you here on the show. I'm glad.
Appreciate you having me. Again, my name is Mike Peters, and I'm with GoDog Sports. Really fortunate to be able to just kind of share what we're doing on this podcast, and then just to the greater public. So I really appreciate that. Thanks for having us. And again, it's Mike Peters with GoDog Sports, and GoDogSports.com is where you can find us.
Mike Peters, we appreciate everything, and God bless y'all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.